This is a view on the 3rd of February looking directly from below up towards the nest. A lot of holes, a lot of loose sticks. In February I spent a lot of time looking at the bottom of the nest. It doesn't really look like it's well supported. There's just too big a gap for the size of the sticks that the hawks were bringing to it. So I kept watching. Occasionally the hawk would be in it, and I'd get to see the hawk, sitting in the nest. And sometimes it would be working on it, sometimes both of them would be working on it. But essentially the hawks were working on this nest, and it just never felt like it was going to be stable. On the 15th, I saw one of the red tails sitting in a nearby tree, had something in its mouth that it was eating, and then flew off and headed over to the nest. A few seconds later, there were 2 adult red tails at the nest. On the 25th, I went over to the pine grove, and the nest was gone. That's where it had been perched, but it's no longer there. In the strong winds before the morning of the 25th, the nest must have blown over. You can see the marks on the branches that you can tell the hawk had been cutting them, and you can see on the ground what remained of the nest. I don't have any good pictures of the technique, but the hawks bite through and then they use their weight and pull on it and break them off. Leaves a pretty distinctive cut. Pick the story back up in March.